Welcome to the Pacific Northwest and Seattle, Washington. It is game one of a three-game series between the Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Don Orsillo, along with Hall of Famer Dennis Eckersley. Welcome to Red Sox baseball. Well, tonight we have a marquee pitching matchup tonight between John Lackey matched up against Felix Hernandez, King Felix, in what should be a great game.
You're not going to get a better matchup tonight in the big leagues. This is it. King Felix. I mean, I'm excited to watch him pitch, but the way both of these two pitchers have pitched in June and really pretty much all year, you see over the last 8 starts with both of them done. You know, tough luck. John Lackey last time out went 9 innings, gave up nothing, and got nothing. Well, King Felix has been doing this his whole career in Seattle. He's been used to it. And you see a Cy Young Award winner once it was 13-12, but this guy is one of the best in the business. Right now, to me, he is the best in the game, and I hope that the Red Sox can try to scratch a couple of runs to get a W for Lackey tonight.
Tall task for the Red Sox here tonight. They'll try to keep it rolling after the victory yesterday, and they salvage the final game of the 4-game series against the Oakland A's thanks to this home run by David Ortiz. We're back with more from Safeco Field in Seattle right after this. Don Orsillo. Well, yesterday, David Ortiz with a game-winning home run in extra innings for the Red Sox. But along the way, there were some big plays as well for other members of the Red Sox, like Mike Napoli. He came up with a home run and was able to steal home as a part of a back end of a double steal for the Red Sox. The last Red Sox player is part of our Twisted but True fact of the game. Before Mike Napoli to hit a home run and steal home in the same game was Rico Petrocelli on September 9th, 1967. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea is the refreshing hard iced tea. Tastes like real iced tea. Be a little twisted. Well, Mike Napoli had a big day yesterday, and along with him, Jamie Erdahl with our Geico quote of the day.
Well, not a lot of situations were able to steal home, but last night, what were you seeing with Herrera and the situation he got into?
In that situation, there was a chance that we were going to double steal. We didn't plan it on Herrera getting picked off, but if they were going to throw through, I was going to take off from third. But in that situation, I'm just trying to creep down the line, and usually in a rundown, the guy's going to be out. So I knew I was going to have to take a chance. I just kind of creeped down the line and took off and made some crazy ninja slide and was safe. So I was pretty excited about it. All the guys, when I was running back to the dugout, they were going nuts, and it was a fun play.
Now, those 7 runs, is that the kind of thing you guys needed after a long stretch of 1-run games?
Yeah, still was a 1-run game, but we got to do a better job of just scoring runs and taking pressure off our pitchers, and let them get into a flow game to where they're not worried about just giving up 1 run. So that's our plan going into every game, but we just got to go out there and execute.
All right, Jamie, thanks very much. Well, it is the Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. We're back with the first pitch right after this. Conditions as the Red Sox and Seattle Mariners open up this 3-game series tonight. Red Sox continuing their West Coast road trip after losing 3 out of 4 to the Oakland A's. The Seattle Mariners taking the field tonight. As they do, let's check out the Red Sox starting lineup. It's brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it. And leading it off and in right field is Brock Holt with Xander Bogaerts at third base batting second. Dustin Pedroia at second base third with David Ortiz at DH. In the cleanup spot with Mike Napoli at first base. Daniel Nava is in left field batting sixth with A.J. Pierzynski doing the catching. Stephen Drew at shortstop bats eighth. And Jackie Bradley Jr. in center field bats ninth. Tonight's Mariners starting pitchers presented by your New England Nissan dealers. As Felix Hernandez on the hill to get his 17th start of the year. He is 8-2 with a nifty 2.22 earned run average, 122 strikeouts and 19 walks. And opponents hitting at .214 against him. Last time out a no decision, but he went 7 innings, striking out 10, giving up 1 run. He is used to that since he has been with Seattle. Look at the defense for the Mariners behind him. Kyle Seager at third base, Brad Miller at short. It's Robinson Cano at second, Logan Morrison at first base, left to right in the outfield, Dustin Ackley, James Jones, and Andy Chavez. As Mike Zunino does the catching for Felix Hernandez. The Mariners are first in fielding percentage. They've been very good defensively this season. Jeff Kellogg has the plate. The crew chief calling the balls and strikes with Dan Bellino at first base, DJ Rayburn at second, and Pat Hoberg is the umpire at third. Weather conditions tonight, they are expecting some rain perhaps in this series, but tonight 72 degrees to begin the ball game. Breeze out to right at 8 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy the forecast, and the roof is open here tonight at Safeco Field. Your chance here, Eck, to see Felix Hernandez in person, one of the game's most impressive pitchers maybe ever.
I'll tell you what, I'm excited to watch this guy pitch. You know he's got his king's courts over there. Yeah, he's not just the man. This guy is the king. I mean, to be called the king? Are you kidding me? And there's for good reason. I mean, you can go after these numbers till the cows come home. This guy is the king.
The King's Court ready to go, and so is the King as he deals with strike one. We are underway. Brock Holt leading it off, hitting at .326. Home run and 15 runs batted in. Red Sox in their road gray uniforms. There's a breaking ball in there for a strike over the inside corner. 0-2.
I mean, he's something. You know, he doesn't throw the ball in the mid-90s or anymore, but he doesn't have to. He does everything else. Little slider, little cutter, little changeup. You saw the hook right there. Paints with his fastball. Everything downstairs.
Swing and a miss. It gets away from Zunino briefly. Throw over the shoulder of Brock Holt for the out at first base. So strikeout number one for Felix Hernandez.
And he puts you away with the changeup. The changeup looks like a splitter, goes straight down. Guy swinging at a pitch that far down in the dirt, that is nasty. Cannot pick it up. Looks like it's fastball.
So one down here in the top of the first inning brings up Xander Bogaerts. 264 with 6 homers and 19 runs batted in. Xander will take strike one. Well, among the strikeout leaders in the American League, David Price with 133 strikeouts, then Felix Hernandez. Scherzer also in the top 5. Sounded like a broken bat. It's to third. Seager's got it. 2 down in the first inning. As we all know, a happy staff equals a productive staff. There's no better way to show your employees a good time than treating them to a night at Fenway Park. So go to redsox.com/groups to book your company outing now. 2 down here in the first inning, and it brings up Dustin Pedroia. And this Mariners team, they've won 3 straight, just swept the Kansas City Royals and returned home here last night to begin this homestand.
You know, they're in a decent position. You know, 4 games over 500. Just so happens that the A's are getting off and puts them 6.5 behind. But I'll tell you what, these teams are about the same. I hate to say it, but the Red Sox are just like Seattle. They can pitch, but they can't score runs.
Up the middle, ranging is Miller. His throw is off the mark, gets away. Up into the seats, he'll give Pedroia second base. So it'll probably go as a base hit and an error. And a play up the middle. Pedroia is now at second base with 2 down.
Yeah, Miller had a long ways to go for this ball. It wasn't hit all that hard, but in a perfect spot. See a breaking ball down, well, middle, and he hits a chopper up the middle, and he gets his glove on it, but there's really no chance, and that's why he throws it away. And he gets second base. If he had to do it all over again, you got to eat that ball.
So it is a hit and an error. With 2 outs here in the first inning. Now David Ortiz, the batter. A hero again yesterday for Boston in the finale of the series against the Oakland A's. David with his 17th home run of the year yesterday. To go along with 45 RBIs and a .248 average. Red Sox lost what was a 5-run lead in yesterday's game until David Ortiz was able to take Fernando Abad out of the yard to left center field. Red Sox able to salvage the last game of that 4-game series.
I mean, it's ridiculous, some of the home runs he's hit for the Red Sox. Without David, it's been just a disastrous season. I mean, he saved them probably 5 games by himself. You see the numbers there. You know, 9 out of the 17 either tied it or gave them the lead.
As it stands, the Red Sox 6.5 games back of the Toronto Blue Jays in the East. They've actually gained ground. He's on the ground right side. Shift is on, but it's going to get into right center. Here comes Pedroia around to score as Ortiz drives in the Red Sox first run of the night. Boston takes a 1-0 lead.
Well, you take it any way you can get it off of King Felix. I'll tell you what, a run in the first inning is a big, huge thing. You talk about a base hit by Ortiz. It doesn't hit this ball very hard. That ball's up. He just hits it in the right spot. And that shift kind of went to Burnham. You know, you play back. I've seen they should have had the shortstop over there like most teams, and that's an out.
So an RBI single for Big Papi, his 46th RBI of the year. And here's Mike Napoli.
I mean, this is like what a feat this is to get a run off of Hernandez in the first inning. There you go, Lack. You got your run. There you go. He didn't get one last time.
Right. Napoli lines it down the left field line. It's a fair ball headed towards the corner. David Ortiz is headed towards third base. Rounds around down there, but finally Ackley gets it out. It's a double for Napoli, and it's second and third with two down.
Hernandez is getting the ball up is what he's doing. This ball is belt high in, even higher, and he just rakes this ball out there. You're hoping it goes down the line and stays there a while so that Ortiz can score. You know, he did everything he could, but you can't send Ortiz. He's just a little bit too slow.
So now a chance here for Nava. The Red Sox try to get to Felix Hernandez early. They have a run in second and third. Nava getting the start in left field tonight. .205, 2 homers and 4 runs batted in. He was 1 for 4 in the series at Oakland. There for a strike, 1-1.
It's a little gift for Felix. Backdoor breaking ball.
Signed a 7-year deal through 2019 and February of 2013. And this is there, falls behind 2-1.
He's thrown several balls up. He usually keeps the ball down, everything down.
He's given up 2 runs total in the first inning all year. And he's already given up a run here in this inning, and now second and third. Foul evens the count at 2-2.
You get a base hit here and score 2 runs, you feel like you won the game in the first inning.
Jay Brzezinski waiting on deck, hoping to get a chance here in the first. And there's backs off the court out there, their K's in hand, over their heads. Ready for a strikeout, possibly. Hernandez has one already tonight.
Hard changeup in the dirt.
Nava down the left field line on the run is Ackley. He will get there. Red Sox do get a run in the top of the first inning. The Mariners are coming up in the bottom of the first. The Mariners, we head to the bottom of the first inning. Tonight's Red Sox starting pitcher, presented by New England Audi dealers. Experience the all-new 2015 Audi A3 today. John Lackey's 16th start of the year, 8-4 with a 2.96 earned run average, 90 strikeouts and 19 walks, and opponents hitting at 251 against him. As Endy Chavez leading it off, the veteran. Last time out against Minnesota, no decision for Lackey. No runs. 9 innings of work, 3 hits, ended up into extra innings without a score. As this is popped up, foul ground. Bogart's headed over towards the seats, but will not have a play just beyond the Red Sox dugout.
Lackey has been so good this year. You know, we saw it last year. You know, he's a strike thrower. This year he's punching out more guys. Last time out, he talked about 9 innings. Probably could have went 10. But just a consistent, probably been the best pitcher on the Red Sox staff. I mean, a close second would be Lester, but this guy has been the man this year.
This one gets fouled off, Pierzynski. Now, fans, you can test your Red Sox IQ right now. The MLB Preplay mobile app. Download for free. Start predicting every at-bat of every Red Sox game all season. Tonight, Preplay predicts John Lackey, who goes 6 2/3 innings, allowed 2 earned runs, 6 hits, a walk, and 6 strikeouts.
I don't think he'd be happy with that right now. I mean, he wants to go 9.
Well, you're right. He probably could have gone out for the 10th. He had only thrown 105 pitches through 9 in that outing. And was scoreless at the end. But the Red Sox ended up trailing in that game. But Ortiz and Napoli with the back-to-back home runs and the walk-off win for the Red Sox in his last outing. And, of course, that was against Minnesota. The 0-2 pitch. Chavez takes it the other way and in for a base hit. So lead runner on here for the Mariners. Let's check out the Seattle starting 9 as we decided Chavez in right field. James Jones in center will be coming up. Robinson Cano at second base. Kyle Seager at third with Logan Morrison at first. Mike Zunino does the catching, bats 6 with Dustin Ackley in left. Brad Miller, the shortstop, bats 8th, and Willie Bloomquist is the DH batting 9th. Now Chavez on to begin things here in the bottom of the first inning. There's James Jones. And he'll take strike 1.
And you're thinking, who's James Jones? Who's this kid? Yeah, he came up from Double-A. It's kind of took the big leagues by storm. He's really helped out Seattle, giving him some speed, playing center field.
It is Major League debut on April 18th. Last 25 games, he's hit up over 300 at 302. He's hitting at 313 at AAA Tacoma when he was called up in 20 games before coming up to the big leagues. Been here ever since. Throwing hard, 94 miles an hour, but off the mark.
This Seattle team has a hard time scoring runs. They got a lot of guys on the DL. Saunders on the DL. You got Smoke on the DL. Free agent Hart that they signed from Milwaukee is on the DL. So that's a lot of offense that they're missing.
And fouled off to the left out play. That's a good chunk of offense that they are without right now on the disabled list. They add Logan Morrison at first base, the former Marlin, who is now here with Seattle. And, of course, add this guy. This is the biggest addition by far, Robinson Cano.
Oh, hello.
329 so far for Cano. It's worked out. On the ground, a second, could be 2. A second for 1, on to first, it is 2. Nicely done, 4-6 to 3, 2 down. Very nice defense there for the Red Sox. Let's check out their defense. Brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Bogarts, Drew, Pedroia, and Napoli in the infield, third to first. With Nava, Bradley Jr., and Holt left to right in the outfield. And Pierzynski does the catching for John Lackey. Red Sox fielding percentage moving on up there, now 6th in the American League in that category. So 2 down thanks to the DP. And there's Robinson Cano. On The ground to third base. Tough hop, but Bogarts has got it. Throws out Cano and Lackey out of the first inning. Done with one. Red Sox have a 1-0 lead. We'll delve into Seattle's best when we come back.